Hello there everyone, and welcome back to this vampire campaign. Oh, never mind that. Anyways, so we've got some sieges going. Chaos over here, the Empire sieging my home. What else was there? Yeah, we're trying to gather an army here. Let's see, where does this... Oh yes, now I remember. I was moving these guys. I split off the force here, some to defend here, some other to move and defend there. And I moved... This guy is gonna move up here to Null, create an army, then hopefully go down, take out the orcs. Then... Oh yeah, we got... what's it called? Istvan. Istvan is going to start moving this way. Hopefully we're moving towards that place, one way or another. And that's about it. I do not think I had any moves to make, so we can just go ahead. Wait, do they actually? Yes, they do actually siege it. So, yeah. Did I have any... I think I have some merchants to move, actually. Yes, I did. Thing is, you're supposed to walk, I guess, as far away from your capital as possible. You gain more gold that way. Oh yeah, there was a guy there, so I couldn't trade that well. I guess I can move up here. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, let's end turn and see what goes down. Also, I noticed that someone commented on the old video I had where I was speculating why there was a spike in dislikes all of a sudden. And he put it to the fact, or it might have been the fact that I sort of have the same setup for all my armies. There are a lot of units that I'm not using. And so, at this point, I think within the campaign, I do have a lot of money and a lot of time, and so I could technically move for some of the units or recruit some of them. But I still believe that that probably isn't the reason why people disliked it. As I said, most of them come from New Zealand, so it's just a New Zealand asshat that dislikes the videos for some reason or another. And I think sort of I've got a few things. There was some. What I've done is you can find my Steam pretty easily if you check through, and so quite a few people have added me through Steam for either a lot of reasons and a lot of fans. Fans sounds so. Just saying that made me cringe. But people who enjoy watching my stuff, let's call them that, fans. Oh my god, I can't. I wanna stop the recording and like do it over right now. Jeez, I can't believe I said that. Anyways, people who enjoy watching, or people who are watching, anyways, that join sort of. And I had some weird like comments come up here and there. So I just think it's some sort of I've no clue. New Zealand asshat. That was the quote of the day. Anyways, we got chaos here. Where did the rest of them go? One continued towards here. Huh. I wonder if the Empire, the AI might be so strange that they ignore him and he's gonna join them in the siege. But right now we got Otto von Recha versus this army. Trolls are the most concerning things, but I think, unlike the other one up here, I think we have a pretty good chance of defeating this army. So, without talking any further, let's go ahead and defeat these chaos bastards! For the von Karsteins! And so, there we are. And here's the enemy army in all its trolls and nasty stuff. Boom. Let's set this up. Set up the units. Ready to fight. Well, they're gonna march up on the wall, so we want to protect against that. But other than that, we're gonna smack the wall full of crossbows. And then the rest of the melee units will be put here at the wall. Boom, and there we go. Also, I was thinking about, well, E3 happened. And I put the question onto Facebook, my Facebook group, if anyone saw anything interesting. And no one had like anything specific to say about anything. This is more like, oh, you know, stuff happened. Not really what I was looking for when I asked if they like seen anything special. Although on Steam, a few people contacted me about things they thought interesting. One of the things that I saw was the new Red Orchestra, which I thought was pretty interesting. I know there were a mod for I should explain what it is. Red Orchestra, Rising Storm 2. So Rising Storm, the first one, is the Pacific. So it's the Japanese versus American in the Pacific theater of World War II. And so the second one, which they're gonna release, is gonna be the Vietnam War. So we're gonna have Viet Cong, or the Vietnamese communists, versus the Americans. Shut up about the glorious battle. Everyone knows it. Damned smelling fool! No, leave that hovel alone. Those peasants are mine to torment. I wonder what these guys are doing. At first I thought maybe they're carrying a ladder, but they're not. They're just walking like idiots. So at this point, most of the crossbowmen, I think, are still firing at the units that are climbing or in battle. So we're gonna tell them to redirect. See if we can get them to fire on something else. We want to actually draw more units towards the gate, because sooner or later they're gonna break through, and it's gonna be hell to pay when those trolls get through. Those chaos trolls. No, they're actually gonna go and climb up. Oh, hey, look at that! Everyone's climbing up. Anyway, E3. Any interesting? So if anyone wants to comment about something other interesting that I might have missed. Because I'm not like super into usually new stuff. I'm pretty late at catching on to whatever. Oh, they actually burned the thing now. That's why they charged up. So the few things that I've seen, there was all Dishonored, the Dishonored 2. And I believe you will be able to play as the Empress, but also Corvo, I think it was. But this time it's set in a sort of colonial setting, in an offshoot of their empire. But yet again, it's someone who is taken power from the what's it called? The Empress. So it's some sort of usurper. Maybe we can actually draw the enemy in by charging out. So that looked interesting. I really liked the first Dishonor. I think it's the first Dishonor. I don't think that's like an original. Or like an older one. So, yeah. Anyways. So I like that one. Never recorded anything for it. I was thinking about doing it some time ago. quite some time ago, I should say, but never got around to it. I have recorded some Red Orchestra, which you can find somewhere on my channel playlist. What else was there? There was the new Fallout, but I've never been too much into Fallout, so I wasn't too excited for that. Also, the Minecraft stuff they showed, not that like terribly interesting. It looked pretty cool, the thing with, I mean, it would be pretty cool to be sort of admin god and use that sort of way of controlling it, but other than that, it wasn't like something I was terribly excited about. Was there anything else? I always sort of think when I was thinking about this, I sort of think I forget something. Some game that I missed out on. There was that Star Wars thing, but I'm not too interested in that either. There was, what was that? Another YouTuber, not a YouTuber, someone who watches my stuff. That let's see, what was the game called? Honored or something. But the thing is, to me, it looked very console peasant, and I am not very interested in stuff that is... What the hell? We look away for 1 second. Oh, I know what happened. What they... Whoa! What? So, damn, those spear-throwing bastards are really powerful. Jesus Christ. Just like completely slaughtered our unit within seconds. I didn't even know they were under attack, and then boom! Although my units are fighting bravely, the enemy has lost 52% while I have lost 34, so it's clearly in my favor. But yeah, if you have anything interesting about E3, I think it was called Honor. No, Honor of Battle. I can't remember. It didn't look. It looked very much like what's it called? The one with the Agatha Knights and the Mason Order. It looked a lot like that, with a sort of, with an element of, I guess, Mountain Blade. But as I said, it was a bit too console peasant for me. For me to be too terribly interested in it. These guys actually have arrows left. These guys don't, so let's send them into battle and we'll move these guys back. Same if we can do here. These guys don't have any arrows anymore, but these guys do. So we want to keep those arrows flying. Looks as though I was going to say that we've won sort of down here, but not really just yet. The enemy general down there with the corn chosen bodyguard is still fighting on strong. Anyways, E3, yes. I guess most were hoping to see something about the Total War Warhammer, but as far as I've seen, I think there were only like, there was some concept art, and then that was about it. I'm not even sure if that was released for E3. Maybe it was. I haven't seen anything. I should actually. I've not had that terrible good look at it. It's just like more a friend going, "Oh, you should look at this." And I'm, "Oh, okay, check it out." I'm not terribly excited about anything most of the time. But that's probably just me. But when I say terribly excited, I get... Well, I'm still excited about they're doing a proper total war. But it's not like I go ape shit crazy and sit and watch every minute to try to find everything out. And if I missed the latest for a few days, doesn't really matter, does it? It looks as though we're losing at this point. Actually, in the last minutes or so, yes, great, we killed their general. In the last minutes or so, we have closed in on them when it comes to kills. The thing is, they're just so many of them. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this one down, actually, and we're gonna fire this way instead. And let's push this one into battle as well. No, let's actually push them in through there. So get down from the wall. Let's see how's it going here. We're gonna do similar here because we need to start shooting at those trolls. It's gonna be a very long battle because I want to win this, so I don't want to rush it too much. There's a little problem with sort of this sort of armies and stuff is that, I mean, normally I guess they would have broken, although in medieval they do not break that much. They sort of slug it out forever. But usually the aim is just to disperse the enemy force, like not to slaughter them. Because when you slaughter an enemy, and then I'm talking about sort of generally and historically, like there's very little reason, oftentimes, unless it's like some incredibly strange, some sort of blood feud thing. But most of the time, it's so much more economical, I should say, to not go ahead and slaughter the enemy army, but to actually have them retreat or disperse them, and then break them up as they fall back. Hopefully we're gonna see quite a few casualties coming on now as we... Ah, they're throwing axes down. Bloody bastards. Well, then we will target the axe throwers. And so this becomes a problem in this, since these guys are not gonna retreat anytime soon. Time to send in the next units to fight in there. At this point, I have lost 72% of my force and the enemy's lost 75%. It's just an absolute carnage. I think I can beat this force because these guys, they are pretty. Some of them are actually breaking now. Which is good. Let's keep targeting the ones to stay behind. There's not a lot of them actually firing. Come on, I want everyone to fire. Damn you, damn your eyes. No, these guys still stand. One more to break. I think we can these guys are very tired, but I think we can make push through, gaining some. We're gaining quite a bit of ground here, and we can push through. Oh, they crushed all my spearmen up there. So now it's actually only my crossbowmen that are left. At this point we're looking at 81%, 82%. The enemy had a lot more, but the thing is the trolls are still alive. And as long as the trolls... What I'm probably gonna have to do is just retreat somewhere in the fortress and then just hold on that way and just sort of cheat my way out of this battle. Still fighting here like crazy. Don't want all of this episode to be a battle because I know a few people have complained about some. There was some episode that was like almost one battle the entire thing. So we don't want that to happen. It looks as though we've beaten the enemy over here. More or less entirely, and we're gonna just let them run off. But we still have those bloody trolls to deal with.
Yes, master.
I'm gonna send these troops down now and fight these to sort of save these guys. Not entirely sure why not everyone is fighting. It's worked before to have the guys standing down here and firing at the enemy. Just want to keep them pinned up there while we continuously fire upon them. Come on, start firing. Not sure entirely why not everyone is firing. Oh! Even if I, as I now target the big trolls, even if I do that, there's no way I'm gonna be able to cut these bastards down. They're way too strong. But the thing is, if I just do as I say and I retreat, we're gonna have quite a few troops coming back to fight while the enemy isn't. So they're gonna still have only their 10% trying to attack the wall again. At this point, both sides has lost 90%. Even though they're so heavily in favor just because of these trolls being so bloody OP. Well, I think we're gonna do that, so I'm gonna stop the recording. And I'm gonna see about just sort of cheating in a way, and see about winning that way, so we don't have to sit through this slow slaughter. But yeah, I'll see you around. And so there we are. I managed to hide 52 men in the corner, and the enemy sitting here scratching their heads until they bleed, wondering where the last remaining troops are. Bloody campers! That's what I say. We recovered quite a lot of troops. Let's see, percentage-wise. Almost. We were up to 97% each. The enemy recovers 6% of their force. I recover 45% or something like that. Even more, actually, I think. So yeah. And my remaining troops 800. The enemy around 200. So there we go. That's how we do it. Let's go back to the campaign map. And there, boom, the force was actually killed. And the castle stand firm. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting. They decide to... What's actually going down? They're charging the wall, I guess. Luther Hoss and the Reichlanders. This might just fuck everything up. Is there a possibility to save? Yes, there is. As I did a similar battle before. Similar battle before that fucked up and didn't work, so I think something simple is gonna similar is gonna go down this time. Hopefully not, though. It's gonna be interesting to fight all of them. Although that's gonna mean a hell of a long video, which probably means that I'm gonna cut into it, which might mean you get a random cut in the middle of everything. But that's how it's going to be. Now, let's go ahead and see if this works. Great! I wasn't even looking at the right... Okay, so I tested that and that didn't work, so I'm gonna have to cheat. So, once again I have to actually check that out, what the cheats were. So, stand by while I'll go check my sheet. Okay, this should work. Let's go ahead and auto resolve. Heroic victory! How would you look at that? Boom. Execute. It's a bit annoying because that would have been a pretty sweet battle to fight with all those units. That's pretty strange. The Reichland army is sent to actually destroy the Chaos Hordes. Don't even move. Do they have a second Crusader army over there? Bloody hell. It seems like a waste of resources for the Empire to go after me, although technically at this point I think that my threat is probably equal to the Chaos Hordes. looking at how much territory I've taken of the Empire. But at the same time, they haven't done shit to deal with me for the last so and so years, so why would they change their mind this time around? Also, they've already done a crusade towards my hometown. That didn't work at all. Yes, Frederick Rupert, sure. Very good harvest. My peasants will love this. I know my peasants, and they love harvests. Harvestings. I don't know. Harvest stuff. They love it. I don't give a crap. There is 4 turns. No, wait, 10 turns actually. It takes 4 turns to recruit them. But 10 turns, so it's 14 turns until I'm able to get 1 unit of Knights of the Black Grail. But before that, I'll probably recruit some new units like the Crane Wraith, the Von Karsteins, Spirit Hosts, stuff that might spice up the army roster a bit. This might be interesting because this is a force that where I probably don't have to cheat to actually win this. What do this army need? It needs some proper men. We got more troops there. Probably should recruit enough men to see if we can retake this. Oh, it has no real troops defending it at all. Just tons of skeletons to send forth. Crom the Mighty. This, however, is a bit of a challenge, this army. We got troops here as well, which we can actually send up, because the dwarves don't seem very interested in charging here. Oh, look at that. Then we can move this guy over here instead. This army should continue on its way to Nuln. This town we need to change out these human troops, but first we need to build a lot in that town until we can do that. Silly little empire dudes. Out of my way, you fools. I lost 2 men taking this place. Oh yeah, which armies I have the necromancers? It is this one. Yes, there they are. Just to make sure so I don't out-resolve with that one. So we have the same mishap. I don't want to... Jokes of war count. Can't recruit anything interesting from that. I want to build a tower here so we can see further, but... Ooh, Drakenhof Guard at my capital. But my capital is under siege and it doesn't have room, so those units were tossed in the river. Yay! Perfect! Although, easy come, easy go. Is what they say, right? We're building troops here. You know what we need from this place? Spies. I want to make a spy road through towards here. Somewhere. Not sure where to strike actually. After this town. Probably go this way. Hit here. Elven Ruin. and then Ertburg, then across here. Trying to avoid these guys here, or maybe move through there, and then somewhere get through there. Should probably make a stable way, but I want to have it so it starts counting towards me owning it. Because it's gonna happen like there was someone commenting, I think commenting on my videos, or if he just contacted me on Steam and he said that he played through as the vampires and he got 40 areas, and then all of a sudden what's it called, like Hoshland comes out of nowhere with 3 areas and they win their achievement. Where did I get this guy from? He's pretty darn good. Keep an eye on him. Well, he can go through and kill all of them others, and the others can just so we know who's who, move the others in there. Like, we have so many priests in this area, but still, well, the enemy's fighting us for a war of hearts and minds. Can have a spy here just in case. See what's going on. Should move someone down here to build a tower. Maybe. We can build a tower down there. Keep a vigil over the land, so I know what's going on here. Was there anything else? I moved them. I moved that. Recruited this. Recruited that. I think that's it for this episode. Where should I move this guy? He can actually start looking at where we should go. Actually, this is a pretty easy way to go through for this army to continue up here to this. Then they can actually cross here, go through towards this place, or maybe move around that if they can move around like so, and then boom, we can strike and take that. Good plan. Good plan. Anyways, that's the plan. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this, and hopefully I'll be seeing you for the next one. Bye.